guys, welcome to my teaching talent. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on Kapwing, and if you can already tell, Kapwing is a free YouTube editor. That is amazing. It's awesome. Kapwing is free for 7 days, and if you have a project for more than 7 days, you have to upgrade by hitting this button right here. So let's get started. I'm going to go over to layers and delete all my layers, and I'm going to recreate the screen I just had using a blank canvas. To change size, you can go to output size, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different sizes here. There's 1 to 1, there's 9 to 16, 16 to 9, 4 to 5, and 5 to 4. And there's custom size. So I'm going to put the examples you have here. And so it looks like this. If you want to lock your proportions, you can just click this button right here. And so it locks your proportions. So I'm going to unlock, actually. It does that by itself. And I'm going to get a 16 to 9 grid, because I want to work with that here. To add text, you go over to text and add text with this button right here. If you want different types of text, you have header, large, default, bold, underlined, italic, impact, Nanido, Babus New, Lato, Fredoka 1, Orbitron, calligraphy, indie, flower, rock salt, satisfied, dance script, source code, career, and Rodamhono. I'm just going to get normal text because I want Fredoka 1 as my handwriting. And I'm going to write in, welcome to Kapwing, and I'm going to tilt it to the left. Hover over here. To go to the effects area, just click over here, and we're going to add a drop shadow that I had before. To change shadow's color, click on shadow color, and I'm going to make it this deep mango. You can make it more blur, or you can keep it dark. It's up to you. Keep it a little bit in the middle. You did notice that I had like a little Kapwing logo that was in the shape of a circle. I got that from over here. It's going to copy that, paste it over there. To round it, just click on corners and make it rounded until the end, and so you can shape it down. Notice it cuts your shape, and so it makes it all kinds of weird ovals and different types of circles. And to keep it just a plain old circle, you have to lock ratio. And so it's a plain old circle. And so I'm going to flip it to the right, rotate it to the left. Not right, actually. And I'm going to do something a little new. I'm going to add a frame of the color of the cat's body behind it. Going to Elements, click on that circle, and make it a little bigger than your actual Kapwing circle. Put it back by going to Layer, click backwards, and so you have a frame. It's bigger than your Kapwing circle, but not too big. So you can go to that circle, go to the eyedropper tool under Fill Color, go over the cat's body, and give it that color. Perfect. And I'm going to tilt it more to the little left, to the little up the left side. And I'm going to give that slogan that I had, a free YouTube editor that is awesome. To get that filled background, I went to Edit, and I went to Text Background Color and filled it with color, and it was actually pink. And then I had a text color, which was this light violet purple, but I'm going to get this pith green, and I'm going to write in a free YouTube editor that is awesome. Okay. Going to tilt it to the left as well and add it up there. Perfect. So now I'm going to go over to images, and I want a PNG tape strip. I'm going to get maybe this one. Oh, this one's Studio Preview. This will work. Let's get this one. It's PNG. So it's PNG, so you can kind of like, shrink it down to a size that you want. But let's say there was one that you really love, but it wasn't PNG. Maybe this pink right here. So there is an option that says erase. Oh, this one's Studio Preview as well. Oh. You click erase, and then if you click on the magic wand button, click on the white background. It'll turn like a lightish gray shade. So click remove pixels and then your image will be backgroundless. And so if you want any little details to be removed, you can click the erase button and remove that. Like these light gray lines. Okay, and so I'm going to click done. And now I have 2 transparent tape strips. Going to shrink them both to the same size. And now I want image to put the tape strip on. So I'm going to say PNG quote poster. Okay, I enjoy quotes, so let's get enjoy every little things. Okay. And so I'm going to, but this is a white background, so it'll look like a transparent one. Enjoy the little things for one day. You may look back and realize they were the big things. This one's perfect. And so I'm going to shrink it. Of course, tilt it to one side. Put it over there. And so now I'm going to have my tape strips. Shrink even more. And I'm going to put them in the corners. Notice they're behind my poster, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm going to go over to layer and pull them forward. And I'm going to tilt them a little more. Okay. Now do the same with this one. I'm going to unlock the ratio. And I'm going to pull that forward. Tilt that to the diagonal side. There we go. So now it looks like you have a poster on a wall. There we go. So that's how you remove the background of images. Not all images are this easy. Some of them are a little hard and tricky for you to remove backgrounds of, but this was the favorite one. So now you can go over to videos. There's different tools in videos you can actually go for. So like there is animal, architecture, business, food, interior, minimal, nature, plant, portrait, space. But I'm going to go over to animal. And let's say I want this Robo Erangel one. So I'm going to add that. I'm going to shrink this. And I'm going to put that over there. So that's a video. So if you like play your Welcome to Kapwing sign and wait for it to pass according to the timeline, which is over here, the video will start playing. So the cause moving, and it's a short video. But yeah, that's how the video works. I'm going to go over to timeline and show you how to reduce the size or the time of your scenes. If you go to scenes, you notice that your Welcome to Kapwing sign is 15 seconds. So I'm going to go over to timeline and I'm going to click on, so first of all, you have to go back to 0, 0. And to open up timeline, you go to open timeline. And here we go. Scrolled up, we have Welcome to Kapwing, and I want the Welcome to Kapwing sign to be maybe 3 seconds. So you can just shrink it back and take the little white line backwards all the way for whatever size you want. So I'm going to scroll a little more to the left. And keep on scrolling until I reach 5 seconds. There we go. So now I have reached the Kapwing 5-second time. And like that, you can make all of your layers 5 seconds, or your image 5 seconds, how much ever timeline you want, keep 5 seconds. And so it'll play for 5 seconds. So now as you can see, the text is only for 5 seconds. So if I play it, the text will play for 5 seconds. And then it won't show anymore. So it'll disappear and everything else will start showing. So you can do that for all of them 5 seconds, and then it'll just be 5 seconds altogether. If you want help from the Kapwing helpers, you can go to Help Resources and report a problem, and each of the buttons will help you get to your questions. Record button helps you record the screen, camera, and audio in Kapwing. So I use Screencast-O-Matic myself because I find it helpful. But if you want to use Kapwing to record your screen, go ahead. There's plugins for Unsplash, Jiffy Text, Jiffy Search, Pexels, Pixabay, Google Photos, help and resources. I'm going to show you how Jiffy Text works like. I love it a lot. So let's say I love parrots. We'll click parrots, enter. And in funky ways, parrot's word will be displayed. So let's say I was doing a spooky theme. I'm going to click that one, cut this out, and so parrots will look like this wavy, spooky, purple-black theme. And so I'll put this over here under the actual Scarlet Macaw parrot sign. There we go. So it'll be into video. That's my favorite too. If you go over to audio, you can paste anything you would like. So I actually love to listen to Katy Perry's War song, which is the piano method, or the way the pianola plays it on the piano, the channel. And so I'm going to paste it here. And so first I used to do a background video, audio where you used to play for your background video or that you do for YouTube, but now it puts in with you. So notice how my song was 15 seconds before and now it's 4 minutes. So it'll play the roar sound in the background. Like that. And so that's the audio, but I'm going to remove. So if you go over to layers, there's that song that we have, DWPGRE9X. I'm going to delete that. So back to 15 seconds. Now we have elements. So elements are all the shapes here, and I took the circle shape for the frame behind my Kapwing logo. You can take any shape, and you can also resize it, shape it any way you would like. Skinny heart, fluffy heart, however you want. If you do take a shape and you want to animate it in your video, you can animate it. So you can make it, fade into your video, reveal into your video, vibrate into your video, slide it in, hue rotate, so it changes the colors in the hue, and then finally flicker. And then you can change your timeline or when it does that animation. So if you want it to do it, the intro, outro, or both, like in the middle, or you want it to be slow, default, or fast. So it does it for both the speed and when you want it to apply. And there's timing when you want the, the check mark to appear between the current timing and then the ending timing. Okay? And then that's that. Then there's layers. Like I said, if you click on one layer, you can lock the layer. So like say the PNG tape strip, you can lock it. And so I can't edit that tape strip. So if I unlock it, I finally, resize it, fill it in, corners, zoom, all that kind. Now let's say I want to lock all of them. And so I do that. And I click lock. And so I can't edit anything now. Can't backspace anything. I can't delete anything. I can't edit anything. And so to unlock it, you can click at them all once together. And then you go over to the layers and unlock all at once. And so now you can edit anything, you can, resize anything like that. Thank you for watching my video. If you love Kapwing, you can always come back and edit in Kapwing, upload your videos. Kapwing also has a YouTube channel where they create like different banners, thumbnails, all that kinds. And I love Kapwing myself. Kapwing is amazing. It has everything you need right by its side. And if you have any questions, make sure to put in the comments. Thank you.